Our top story, the West Australian Health Department claims there's no need for the public to panic following the first death from coronavirus in Australia. Emily Evans joins us live now from Perth. Emily, the department admits community spread could happen in Australia within the next 3 months.
That's right. WA's Chief Health Officer claims that it's only a matter of time before community spread happens here in Australia, and that now is the time to prepare. The warning comes after the death of 78-year-old James Kwan, who passed away in the early hours of Sunday morning here at Sir Charles Gairdner Hospital in Perth. The Perth man was on board the Diamond Princess cruise ship with his wife, son and daughter-in-law when it became stranded in Japan following an outbreak of coronavirus. Mr. Kwan and his wife were among the 164 Australians who were evacuated to Darwin, but shortly after arriving, the 78-year-old contracted the illness, so the couple were flown back down to Perth for treatment. Now, the pair had been in isolation here at Sir Charles Gairdner Hospital since arriving back in WA just over a week ago, but on Friday, 79-year-old Teresa, Mr. Kwan's wife, also tested positive. Tragically, 3 days later, her husband passed away. Now, in a statement, Mrs. Kwan said her husband passed away peacefully, knowing that his family loved him. This is the first death from coronavirus in Australia, and currently there are 28 other cases around the country. WA's Chief Health Officer claims that number will only continue to rise, potentially from community spread.
We've been watching the development of the disease around the world. Certainly in mainland China there's been considerable efforts to control the disease, but it is now spreading. There's obviously community spread in a number of countries, and that is increasing. And so I think we realise at this stage that it is likely that we will get community spread in Australia at some stage in the next, probably in the next 3 to 6 months, and we obviously need to continue to prepare for that.
The Prime Minister has also shown his support for the family of Mr. Kwan. Scott Morrison taking to Twitter saying he is saddened at the death of an elderly Australian man from Perth. We join his family and friends in mourning his passing. The Prime Minister also said COVID-19 is especially severe for older people with other frailties, and that we in Australia are not immune to this, but we are as prepared as any country can be.
Emily Evans, thank you.